We're starting off our adventure here in Vintgar Gorge. It's one of the most stunning natural landscapes near Lake Bled. This gorge was only discovered in 1891, and by 1893 wooden walkways were built so visitors could see it safely, and they're still here today. Guys, come over here. This sign says, Vintgar for kids. You have to pick up a ball, and it says for all the kids that have finished the task, there's a prize. This is pretty cool. This has just turned from a hike to a challenge. We can't lose our balls. When you buy your tickets, you need to do it online, and it's actually a very specific timed entry. So you want to make sure that you arrive at your scheduled check-in time. And the first thing you get when you walk in is a sturdy helmet, because they don't want you to get hit in the head with any rocks while you're going along. So everyone is given a helmet, including the kids. We've brought a beanie for Callie to help the helmet fit more comfortably, and it has worked perfectly. So there's no actual parking here in the gorge. There is a dedicated parking lot that you can park at and get a shuttle bus here, or you can get a bus straight from Bled town. But what we did was park in the shuttle bus parking, and it only took about 10 minutes to get up here on the shuttle bus, and it is free to do since you're going to be visiting the gorge. Tickets for the gorge were only €10 for an adult and €5 for the children, so I think that was really affordable for what you get to do then. Once you are in for your timed entry, there's no specific time frame that you have to stay, so you can take it slow or fast, whatever pace you choose, but you can't turn around and go back the way you came. It is a one-way system, so you have to go through the gorge one way, and then once you hit the end, you've got to return another way. Wow, it's so pretty. Wowzers. The gorge stretches about 1.6 kilometres along the river with turquoise rapids, pools and waterfalls. It's part of Triglav National Park, Slovenia's only national park, and home to Mount Triglav, the country's highest peak. So these little passport books that we got at the info centre at the front are actually so cool. The kids are very excited to do this walk now, because along the footpath you'll find little challenges and you can use your stickers, and they also give you a little ball that you can do some activities with along the walk. So it's encouraging them to walk along the path a lot more than usual, because they're excited to see what they get to read in their book next and when they get to use their special little ball. Hi guys! Hi! Look at how the water goes in one way but comes out another. And now this bit's all smooth and slower. It does look green, doesn't it? It is so beautiful. I honestly expected a fair bit from this place, and it is delivering, because it is absolutely stunning. A lot of people say to visit early in the morning to beat the crowds, but we're here at like 1 o'clock and there's no traffic at all. But it is out of season. But honestly, I think it's a better time to visit, because then the sun is shining on the water a lot better, because it's high in the sky, and the water is just beautiful. And I am absolutely loving this walk. Whoa, we're walking over the water. It is, isn't it? Ah, Tom, that scared the out of me. I thought it was a person. It's a helmet. I thought someone was stuck in the water right here.
It looks so pretty. Where are you, my floating dipper?
You looking for the bird?
I feel like I'm gonna choke.
The kids have been told through their passports to look for a, what is it, a white
floated dipper.
To look for a white-throated dipper. So Mila is hunting for birds in the sky now. Careful. You still can't see him. Whoa, look at that waterfall. It's so powerful. His nest. So now you've seen him flying and you've seen his nest. Well done. So stoked. Daddy and Callie are escaping us. There's Callie. There she is. Cal, it looks so scary to watch her over there. This walk is just so beautiful. I'm really enjoying this. And it's perfect for the kids, because it's all boardwalked, it's all fenced, so they feel safe enough. Of course, Callie could jump through the rails if she wanted to, so we're keeping a very close eye on her. But we did bring the carrier in case she didn't want to walk, but so far she has just done it so well. It's definitely a place where you wouldn't want to bring the pram though. So if you do have young children, just bring a baby carrier if they're more inclined to not want to walk. The water is just so clear, isn't it? It's stunning. Before coming in, I made sure to check the weather and the temperature for in the gorge, and it said it was about 6 to 7 degrees. So that's why we made sure to pack all of our winter goodies with us. But it is colder in here and it is a bit more shaded. So make sure you do pack a jacket if you are here in a bit of a colder month, maybe even in summer. check if you need a jacket because it honestly does get a bit windy and chilly in here. So I'm very grateful for the jackets today.
I wish that shop had gloves.
Yeah, I know, they only had beanies. Put your hands in your pockets, sweetie. Yeah. I'd say the first half of the gorge walk is probably the most stunning because you're so close to the walls and you're crossing the bridges and it's just an epic experience. And now we're on the second half of the gorge walk where you sort of walk next to the river the whole way and it's still very impressive. And right at the end you come across this incredible waterfall. We made it to the railway bridge. Yeah, it's up there. You walked the whole way, Callie, well done. Well, we've still got a lot of walking to do, but we got to the bridge and it is pretty with that dam wall. Would you call it a dam wall? River wall?
Yeah, it looks like a dam wall.
Beautiful waterfall anyway. Callie made it all the way to that railway bridge before really wanting to get in the carrier. So she made it that whole way and I'm pretty impressed because it's probably one of her furthest walks she's done so far. Wow. So we're getting to the end of the walk now and even here it is just so beautiful. The huge mountains in the background, the clouds covering the sky a little bit now, but it's still just so beautiful.
This is where we start our ball.
This is where we return our helmets and then I think you do the ball when we leave here. So the walk through the gorge is finished and now you've got to go back a different route. We finally get to use this ball. The kids are excited. Oscar left me a message, but it was blown away by the wind. I know that it's very important. Your mission is to drop your message ball down my forest slide. This way, the forest elves will read it and help me unravel Oscar's mystery. Here it goes. That's it. Okay, we've got one message. Here comes Callie's message. Woo! And there. Being delivered. There's a stump close by that you need to find. Whoa. It tells you all about Vera the red squirrel. Recreate the mysterious melody of the forest. Oh yeah, get it. Good job, guys. It's so pretty. We found Fox's detective office.
We never went inside a fox's house.
What's in his den? This is where the fox comes. Solving clues with poo. Something to do with poo. So from everything I read, I assumed that the walk back from the end of the gorge to the entrance would be quite short and not really interesting or exciting, but it has proven me wrong. It's quite long, honestly, and the kids are doing so well considering it's a lot of uphill, downhill. We just walked through the part where there's a church and a playground and the kids enjoyed that for 10 minutes. Whee! Here comes Callie.
I like it.
Whee! Goosh. And now we're walking through the pastures where we're seeing the sheep and the mountains and we've got a whole view through the valley. So it is really cool. But just don't expect a short walk when you come, which is what we were expecting. It is very beautiful and we are really enjoying it. But I just don't want you to expect it to be a short and sweet walk through a gorge and then that be it because it's a lot more than that and I'm actually really appreciating it. You're doing well, aren't you?
I do.
You're cold? The poor girl is too used to Croatia. We've seen some big ants in our time, but not one this big. You can't even tell how big it is. I need to put my finger near it. That is a big ant. He needs to get off this road. Shuffle off. Oh my God. Can't be an ant, right? It's like, it can't be. It's got pincers like an ant. He's very much an ant, but giant. Oh my goodness. Never seen that before.
Yeah.
Are you a unicorn or are you a horse?
A horse.
Hi, horsey. It's so cute, isn't it? But not a unicorn. So we're nearing the end of our walk now and it's taken us about 3 hours to do this whole thing from the moment we parked our car, got on the shuttle, waited for our time to slot, got in, got our helmets, walked the gorge and all the way through the pastures and everything. So I would say allow a bit more time than they say if you don't want to feel rushed. But it's been a beautiful walk and I would highly recommend visiting if you're in the national park.